Mame I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
I think that let me start with the issue of the security of Jane Mensah. I think that the MPP knows what they are doing with Jane Mensah. They know how they are using her, and the only thing that to give her the protection she needs, they need to give her 20 military officers. And it's instructive to know that she doesn't even take only these 20 military officers whose primary duties are not to protect citizens internally. The military is not responsible for providing internal security for individuals or public officials. They follow her to the salon. If you know her house, when you get there, you would think it's a war zone. In fact, she has more military officers in her house than even in Boku, where the war is. So, and I've been to Boku. So sometimes you wonder what really is the problem. Do we need all this drama? This morning I messaged Charlotte to say, former electoral commissioner, she never had a single military bodyguard. I never saw a Farijan with a single military bodyguard.
So I didn't even see him with a police officer.
So why?
Maybe they were far. Maybe they were not close to him, but he was always on his own.
At least I can speak for that of Charlotte to say, she's a woman. She was an electoral commissioner. She supervised an election. She never had a single military officer. So why do we have to set up war zones? The electoral commissioner has more military men than the last time the military men I saw at the Boko Nabas Palace. Where are we going? It just tells you that the government knows what they are doing and they know what they are planning. So I ask, and sometimes I think that Jane Mensah should begin to think beyond the MPP. So assuming she comes on retirement, like Mr. Farijan has, will she have the 20 military men following her? Or at the time, she would have been done with executing the tax, so she wouldn't need the military men? Or the people who want to harm her, all of them would have died by that time? Sometimes I really don't get it. I don't get, but I mean, it's in tandem with the opulence that we are seeing in this government. And truly and really, I think that she can even have the entire army guide her. In the 2024 elections, nothing will change. And you see, the electoral commissioner makes a certain comment and says that, for instance, the EC does not have the power to change results. Yeah. I think Madam Jane Mensah doesn't appreciate her work. I think she's thinking like the president and Baumia. You know, Baumia is not responsible for anything. Whatever happens, she's the driver's mate. Now, President Anado is also not responsible for any of our mess. It is either Russia, Ukraine, or COVID, or something else apart from them. Now, Madam Jane Mensah also says that, you know what? The results that we collate, they come from, to borrow her words, the grounds. And so the EC does not have anything to do. Who transmits the results? And please help me. Who transmits the results to the EC? Isn't it the officers at the district level? Officers. Or she thinks that because she's an electoral commissioner, she sits in Accra and she is an embodiment of the electoral commission, and all others who work under her, she does not have ultimate responsibility. When in Asin North, her officers were giving MPP voters 2 ballots and papers at a time, and we were caught. I mean, they were caught. That is not the electoral commission. That is who? My grandmother. That is who? when she kept changing the results, in fact, as we sit here, we cannot tell what the official results for the 2020 election is.
You can't. She gave a final one.
Which one? The fifth one, the fourth one, the third one.
How can the fourth one be the final one if there's a fifth?
How did you know there will be a fifth at the time the fourth happened?
What do you mean, how did you know there will be a fifth? I don't understand.
At the time the fourth results was ready, did you anticipate there will be a fifth?
No.
But so you had to wait. So I'm also waiting. We had to
wait. You're still waiting for another one?
Yes. Maybe she will have... No, because you see, it tells you the level... I don't know what words to use to describe the current Electoral Commission. You have a commission that only 33% of people believe that you are credible or you will do the right thing. What it tells you is that even the NPP people, many don't believe that the Electoral Commission is credible. The Electoral Commission spokespersons, who are by extension NPP communicators, even many of their members don't believe. But what I want to say in respect of this is that the NDC is going into this election with its own Electoral Commission. The NDC is going into this election with extra vigilance. The NDC is going into this election with zero trust for Madame Jane Mensah and the former TESCON patron, the deputy, what's his name? Bosman Asari. And also the former NPP communicator, Etua Hene, who are at the Electoral Commission. We are going into... Mr. Apia Hene. Okay, Tia Hene is my lecturer, so Apia Hene. So we are going into this election with zero trust for them. And yesterday I had the privilege of attending my branch meeting in my branch. And if you look at what the NDC at the branch level believe, we believe that this Electoral Commissioner and the members of the commission, many of them they cannot play fair. Even those who want to play fair, they are under pressure to do the wrong things. But we will be vigilant. You know, when they came to Asin North, their leaders kept telling them, we have a certain superior strategy. We are going to win the election. We have a certain, and then some of them will be whispering certain strategy, like the Ayawaso West Wagon thing that happened. So they brought military men. By the time it was 12, Gabi and John Buedu and what's the name of their current General Secretary? Justin Kodia.
Justin.
Looks like I've forgotten all the MPP members. So they all came as at 2 o'clock. They became frustrated because all the rigging machinery and mechanism they told their people. Loratu here called me several times. They will win the Asin North election. We are here. So all the machinations.
When did I call you?
Oh, you were laughing at me. You don't know who will win. I'm on the grounds. All the machinations that they have in Asin North, we show them that what happened in the past would not be allowed to be repeated. And more than ever, in this election, the NDC owes it a duty to the people of Ghana that we are at a time when we cannot afford to... See, people will collapse if MPP should continue governing. The situation is so terrible that sometimes they cannot gauge the anger and the mood of the country because they are only looking at their bank balances. But perhaps if they will stop looking under their beds, if they will stop looking inside their room and their bank balances, and they will engage the people, they will get to know that not even Jane Mensah with 20 military men can save them. And I want to encourage every Ghanaian, whether you are NDC or not, and to say that this election is not about the NDC and the NPP. This election is Ghanaians against the NPP and the Electoral Commissioner. And we all have a duty in each polling station, in each constituency, to make sure that the right thing is done. And nobody can do anything to you because the Constitution mandates you to make sure that you protect our democracy, which means that you must protect our elections and the electoral system. Because there are too many instances, and I don't want to recount some of those instances, from procurement issues to many leadership indiscretion, to misinterpretation of laws and some false sense of protection that Mensa and the electoral commissioners have, that even some of their people internally are frustrated. Some of the people who work with the Electoral Commission, they are frustrated. So I'm more than confident that we will not take Madame Mensa by words. This woman has shown with time that she doesn't do what she says. She has no integrity. The people of Ghana don't believe in her and the other MPP people at the commission. What the people of Ghana know is that come 2024, we will protect a system that will give us the right leader, and certainly not Baumia.
PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal le Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.